It's Eric coming at you from the depths of the CGRundertow studios, and you know, since I started working here, my fighting game intake has increased drastically as far as unfamiliar fighters go, which is why today I've decided to move to a familiar path, that of my favorite fighting series, Tekken. Namco has come a long way in its development of the geometrically and spatially superior fighting system, complete with a riveting and visceral storyline since its first inception hit neighborhood arcades in 1994. Well, 15 years later, the King of Iron Fist tournament came back for its 6th inception in the Tekken storyline, and Tekken Force junkies, rejoice! Your favorite minigame has returned in immaculate style. This is Tekken 6, developed and published by Namco Bandai Games for the PS3, also for Xbox 360, and an international arcade hit from the cities of Japan to the beaches of Brazil. The intensity of combos you must master in order to be the best, whether it be amongst your buddies or on the tournament circuit, is now deeper than ever, with actual juggle combos being introduced into your ability list instead of remaining an unwritten rule. For the beginning Tekken challenger, you will be trained fully from the beginning, with a Tekken Force-like single-player campaign being the first thing you will come into contact with. As a big fan of the Tekken Force mode in previous Tekken installments, I am a little overwhelmed at the prospect of the Scenario Mode being a multi-hour beat-em-up style fighting game that actually follows the entire storyline. Not unlike Devil Within and Tekken Force, you'll go up against waves of baddies, eventually coming to a boss that is represented by an actual playable character in arcade mode. This beat-em-up is somewhat easy in difficulty, but what is most rewarding about it are the items you can collect as spoils from battle. Much like an equipment system in an RPG, you'll find clothing and accessories that can increase your health, power, defense, and other attributes, which provides replay value. Shortly after you play through Scenario Mode, you'll come across the Arena, which is where you'll fight for all 41 characters in the game in standard Tekken combat mode. And my god, the character depth is the best it's ever been, with old standbys such as Anna, Hwoarang, and Ling Xiaoyu, and 6 new fighters, all with their own excellent contribution to the dynamic Tekken fighting system. 2 important additions are the emergency rage system, where your fighter will be surrounded in a red glow and is granted more damage per hit, and the bound system, where the previously mentioned juggle combo comes into play. As your opponent is in mid-air, you will have the opportunity to smash them into the ground and bounce into the air yet again, leaving them vulnerable to another devastating combo. It really adds a visceral and devastating aura to Tekken combat. What I have told you in this review is just a sample of the possibilities you will encounter in this canonical fighting title that has gained so much attention across the globe. Just try fighting over PSN or XBL and become a real-life King of Iron Fist in ranked matches. If you feel you aren't up to snuff in the ranked community, Tekken 6 gives you the opportunity to download Ghost Data, a feature that will allow your CPU to mimic the abilities of other online combatants in offline mode, giving you a way to practice without losing rank points. Tekken 6 is a complete fighting title through and through, and is a fine way to occupy your time as Tekken junkies like you and I anxiously await the release of the next fighting craze, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Oh yeah!